Only one team will keep the winning waves going to start the season as we're off in week 2. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock, but with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Solo left Zion. All right, fellas, listen up.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Tua off the play fake. Flush down now to his left. He's up. And here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball. Pickup of 2 here. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Running with Achane out of the gun. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Man in motion here. Tua now from the gun. This finds Smith. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 2. Now Tagovailoa. Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. Again, it's Cook. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to him. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
On first down, Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's to the sideline, and Shakir snags it. And he drives it down to the 8 before going out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. He gets him 3. This brings up second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Allen looking to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Pass now to kick this away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Hey, 21 TX. 20 TX. Solo left Zion.
They send Hill right. First down, here's Tua. That's caught, Devon Achane. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have it on 2nd and short.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by the rookie out of Washington. And the Bills are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Here's Allen. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Ifeatu Melifonwu with the INT. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready. Out.
Handoff running left, Achane. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
Right. Turbo 1, high. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Good.
From the 27. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Good. Hey.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That's caught at the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he got this close to midfield before going out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Another one for Cook. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
First and 10. Here's Allen. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
2nd down. Here's Allen again. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. This one intended for the running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Allen to throw. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Working quickly here. They'll go. Allen. He's got it to his running back. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the 1st instead.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, sit on the bench to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming. Now Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Amendola able to put it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Bass now to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. East right, snow.
Out of the shotgun, a give to A-Chain. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here's 2nd and 2. They throw it deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts at the 9. Massive hit. The ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
Forced out to his right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
Second and 10 now. Gets everything he has under this throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Get set. Just get in the pocket. Come on, mission. Hey, hey.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Taken in by Smith. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp. Tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Tua now from the gun. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. This 42 yards from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through and add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Here's a return from the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, You just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Throwing now on first down. Allen. Complete to Coleman. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Allen now on first down. Into the hands of Samuel. Complete. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Second and 6 coming up here. Allen on the play action. Finds Kincaid. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And that brings up third and goal.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So now, here's third and goal. Again, Allen to the air. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Bass on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bills make it 17-all. Bass now to kick this away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
They're right here.
They motion the tight end over. First down, Tunga Bailoa to throw. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Ready. Hey, 21 TX. Turbo 1. 20 TX.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Turbo 3, kick. Out.
Here's a chain up the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Watson, Oscar.
Tagovailoa. He's got a man left. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
21G. Whoa.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins grab the lead on their first series of the half. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
Yo, what's going on?
Sanders all set to send it away.
Nigga.
That's gonna be taken
Nigga, no, I'm saying, bro, talk up. I can hear you, my brother.
And look at this return.
Oh, my gosh. Are you kidding?
Like that, out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense.
Can you hear me now?
No fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your
I
offense
don't know what
up.
happened.
Great field position.
Jesus. All right.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now, Allen. He finds Kincaid. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
It didn't even say, hold on. Yeah, no, I've been playing. Hold on, bro.
Working from the gun, it's Allen.
Ah.
He puts
Oh my
everything behind
gosh,
this
bro.
one.
Come
This
on,
is
bro.
caught inside the 15. And he takes
Dang
it into
it,
the end
bro.
zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. Dalton Kincaid with a
I
touchdown.
played Cowboys. I smacked this quarterback.
He just trash.
For the season.
He just trash, bro. You running man. Like, it's just stupidity in this league. It's stupid. Like, nigga running man, bro. He just didn't know nothing to run against you. That nigga just, I see pick after pick after pick after pick.
Yeah. It was, man, I smacked him like I popped him, bro. It was crazy. He bounced off the hit, though.
Yeah.
Next didn't hit him. It's an out for the year. I said,
Yeah, bro.
That's what's up. I'm scared. I'm definitely sliding a rally. Niggas get knocked out for the year getting popped? No, sir.
This could be easier. You know what? Hold on. Watch this. I'll make him respect that.
You moved him. It's open now.
To throw, Tunga Vailoa.
Okay.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins need only one to take the lead. Extra point attempt coming from Samuels.
So, that little kickoff to the left, bro. I pop dude, right? Tell me how this nigga, so one of his players was blocking and instantly just jumped on the ball. Like, he just morphed to the ball. I'm like, oh my god, it would have been a fumble for 6, bro. Like, man, you gotta be kidding. Yeah, the game just morphed him, bro. Blocking literally just, you see him just zap right. I'm like, come on, bro, how fake is that? I think I did the wrong kickoff.
He fields it from the
Yeah, I
8.
did.
It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it.
No lie to you.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, scoot over, bro. I hate that. Hate to scoot over. Move out the way, bro. Y'all niggas be getting caught up.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Kincaid. I already know it.
First down throw for
If
Allen.
I did a curl flat, that would have been picked. If I did a curl flat, that would have been picked.
Before going out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Stretch, no, man. Yes, stretch.
Here's a give to Cook. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Completed left side to Samuel. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
It sure seemed like
I need to go my first mind, bro. That's why I'm manning them up.
They're now set for first and 10.
I know she's gonna come in here talking. I just feel it. I feel it, bro. She's gonna come in here talking, boy.
Allen. The throw is caught. And they're gonna get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Allen looking to throw. He's on the move. And he scores.
Every time I don't understand how that's be open, bro. God, man. I don't get that. cover
down.
two don't cover
His
nothing.
second scoring catch of the game. The kick is good, so this game now hinges on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Bass now to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out! And this is scooped up by the Bills. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Now run by Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Offense up to the line fast. From the 43. He put everything he had into this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yeah, I know, ETK. That's crazy. Every time fumble, bro. But DS, bro. Every single time. Never fails, bro. Never fails. A fumble, bro. Never fumble. Someone told me to come back, man. This is crazy, bro. I be second guessing myself. That's why I be losing a lot.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League.
That's why I lose, bro. If I go with my first mind, bro, I be, man, bro.
Continue the series.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Trying it left side.
Let's go, man. Come on, defense.
The defense gets there.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
come on. Got you.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That's taken in by Samuel. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Allen on 3rd and short.
Bro. I was gonna say that's me. I'm gonna say come on say that's me, bro.
The Bills take a 4th quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Bass now to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Two and out from the gun. On target to Waddle. And he's brought down after
How do you change Waddle's route? That's the route that gets open.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle, and it's going to be second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to throw, Tua. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now trail by just some points in the fourth. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins bring it back to even. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Cook. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. This is Cook on the handoff. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Play action now with Allen. Finds Kincaid. Still has some space inside the 35. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 4th quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Bass now to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Who's going on this? I don't know. They're trying going like a drag.
Ryan?
Never mind. Run your play. I just know
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins down by 7. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, here's Tua. Achane reels it in. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the first.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
44. Ready.
They kick the running back in motion. He'll look to throw it. Able to find Achane. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
He sent a man in motion. Setting up to pass. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. This one misses the tight end. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
I think if you look up